Welcome to a new video. We haven't done one in a while, so I thought it's a good opportunity to do one. This is going to be a how-to video on replacing the front grille on this Mercedes C-Class to the GT style one where it's like vertical slats like that. So if you've got one of them or you're looking to upgrade one, like Mercedes, they are going to be very similar, so you can use this video to see how it's done. Straight away, it's not an easy job, it's a full bumper off job, so if you don't think you're capable of removing that, it might be worth leaving it to professionals and getting it done in a garage. But as I say, it's not extremely hard job. There's only few screws, few clips around the grille, so I think anyone with few tools are capable of doing it. Obviously we are going to be doing it on the ramp, but you can just as easy do it on like axle stands or a jack or something like that on your drive. So yeah, keep tuned and see how we transform this car. Straight away it would have been a nice video if I actually recorded the audio of me explaining the things, but we'll try to do a voiceover. So first thing, pop the car up. If you've got jacks, do it on the jacks. We've got a ramp. Next up, we are taking, if I can remember right, Torx 25 screws from the top of the bumper. There's 4, 2 on the ends, 2 more in the middle. Then inside the wheel arch we've got 3 plastic clips. We are going to be using a hook and like a trim tool remover tool. So the clip consists of 2 separate parts, the outer part and the inner part. So with the hook we are going to slide the inner part, the pin out, and then the rest of the clip comes out here. I'm just demonstrating it there. Yeah, so once it's pushed in, it expands. Once the middle section's pulled out, it can't be removed from the plastic wheel liner. Once we go and remove the other 2, we can peel the inner liner off to see that there are 2 Torx 30 screws inside the wing. One on the very end on the corner there, and then there's another one further down in the wing that we need to take out before we can release the wing down. So once that's released, there's a plastic sliding pin. Once the bolts are out, you can slide the wing down a little bit, then you need to slide it towards the front and that'll let it come loose. If you just go and pull it down, it'll not come down because that ball on the end of it is going to restrict it. When it goes back on, it's exactly the same process. You pop the pin in and then slide it back, and then there are 2 little guide pins there that just lock it in place nice and secure. So we'll go ahead and do exactly the same thing on the other side. Then down the bottom we need to get some under trays off. If I can remember right, there are 8mm bolts around the under tray, and then there's 1 plastic clip on the very end of the bumper there, just the same as inside the wheel arch. So yeah, we'll go ahead and remove them. Once we've got it off, we can go ahead and remove the under tray. Totally forgot about the 2 bolts at this stage, but in a minute I will show you exactly where another 2 bolts are that you've got to remove. So just removing the plastic trims on the side just to disconnect the inner wheel line. Dropping the car down, at this point not realizing there were two more bolts that needed removing, and now I'm just looking for them because yeah, so there's two on the side there. There's two little metal like bended clips with 10mm bolts that you've got to remove. Once the under tray is off, you can easily access them from the bottom. They're just down the side there. So I'm just going ahead and removing it. And that's the bumper off. Electric connection on the side that we've got to remove. That's for the parking sensors. That's the grille there. So this customer has opted out for the chrome GT style one. You can also get them in fully black option, but yeah, this customer has chosen to stay with the chrome around the windows and the badges, so he's chosen the GT style with the chrome slats on there as well. That's the bumper just going back on, just basically the same process as we did before, sliding it back on, getting the two 10mm bolts in the bumper from the bottom. Now that's the bumper on. All we've got left to do is clip in the sides, just basically do the same process as we did before. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.